it would seem the tokenized version of the US dollar has the potential to wipe out Bitcoin. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying here live here in Dubai. Oh my goodness. The CBDCs, they're coming for you. They're coming for you. They're coming for your crypto right now. So make sure you save your crypto or sell your crypto. That's what they're trying to tell you. Not save, sell. Let's talk about that and more in today's episode. Hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness. I want to first start off by saying that I want to thank you guys for voting for me. Sorry, voting for me on at the Blockchain Life Awards. I won this award thanks to you guys. You guys came out. You voted heavily, heavily. Thank you. Appreciate that. It was a landslide victory, and I really appreciate that. Now, with that said, there is another awards coming up with the AIBC, right? If you head over to the AIBC world and you head over to awards, you can vote for me as well there, and who knows, maybe I can get another award out of this. Really appreciate that. Okay, well, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum at the end of the show and take a look at the charts. But before that happens, I want to quickly point out, look, oh my God, I was exactly right. It broke down, and there we go. We hit the bottom of the trend. We're going to talk about that furthermore in today's episode. And if you want to trade, you could head over to bybit.davincij15.com or okx.davincij15.com. Links are in the description. You could also do Femex as well. Alrighty, so let's get on with the news for you guys to use. My news rant that you guys love to hear, love to joke around with you guys. So I hope you enjoy the jokes and the laughter because it's lots of fun, right? Laughing at the mainstream media, and we've got some doozies. We have some doozies. Okay, let's start off with the Financial Times and the crypto bank Silvergate to shut down in the face of market turmoil. Oh darn! Wow, the bank closed yesterday. Actually, Silvergate, the Santiago regional leader, and that transformed itself into the go-to bank for crypto industry, plans to wind down operations in the face of turmoil in the digital currency markets. All right, well. Yeah, it's kind of sad that the whole bank collapsed. I don't know how this has happened when it comes to the crypto industry. I think this was targeted with the help of the other banks because you know that they don't like Bitcoin. So if you don't play by the banking rules, right, you're gonna get shut down. And so it's funny how the Federal Reserve is supposed to come to the rescue for these banks, right? Because that's what it was designed for, and yet this bank is dead. Interesting. Yeah, looks like the Fed's not doing its job. Okay, citing recent industry and regulatory developments, Silvergate on Wednesday announced that a voluntary liquidation of the bank is the best path forward. The disclosure sent the stock more than 30% in the after-hour trading to $3 a share. This is why you do not trade, what's it called, the regular stock markets overnight. You trade them whilst they're open, and you be very careful with your leverage because, unlike leverage on any other exchange, right, like such as okx.davincij15.com or bybit.davincij15.com, those exchanges, if you were to leverage when things were to go wrong, you only lose the maximum is whatever you have in the exchange. But if you use isolated option, the isolated option, you only lose what you're betting on that bet, one bet. You can never lose everything. Whilst regular stock exchanges and regular brokerages, they could take not only what you had in their account, but everything else. If the market drops precipitously against you, or goes against you precipitously, then you could wipe yourself out completely because you have to pay no matter what. So because there was no trading involved in between the time that was at $9 and when it was at 3, there was zero trade, so you couldn't, like, your stop loss couldn't get hit. So you don't want to get near that stuff, in my personal opinion. In the past few years, Silvergate had developed into the largest cryptocurrency bank in the U.S., attracting as much as 14 billion in customer deposits. Wow, and reached a stock price more than $200 in the late 2021. Wow, damn. Well, crypto, this is only the beginning, right? I mean, crypto's not going away, even though, the Fed wants it to go away. This is just news to scare people away from crypto. There will be another bank that will support crypto and probably learn from their mistakes. Okay, let's head on to the next news, which is just another bunch of FUD. Nothing redeems crypto. I mean, come on, let's get real here. Cryptocurrencies were already failing when FTX malfeasance came to light in November. Cryptocurrencies are not failing. The price might be dropping, but they're not failing. Okay, so there's a difference there. But the company collapsed, accelerated the coming of the crypto ice age. The status quo became impossible to defend, and the consensus on how to proceed has settled on two possibilities. On one sees FTX as an example of why crypto needs more regulation, and the other refuses to grant crypto the halo of regulation and argues it should be left to burn. Let it burn, baby. Let it burn, please. Because you know what? That's actually better for crypto if there is zero regulation. The reason why is because then there's more innovation when you have no regulators. Because I don't know. I was at a meeting yesterday. I met with a person who charges like $300 an hour to figure out what your regulation is with the SEC. And basically, I wouldn't pay him. I could pretty much sum up what his scenario would be if you were working with him. Well, it depends, and it's really right at the edge of the possibility of the SEC actually deeming you as a security in most cases. I mean, what? So, I mean, it's not that difficult to tell if it's a security. If you're like everybody is getting a percentage of the company, it's most likely a security. And if you're even if you I mean, it seems like even if you just like you don't give that promise, right? It's just that if people has the expectation, it's automatically a security. It's just dumb. And even if you don't sign any documents, it boggles the mind. Boggles the mind that everything you can do, I mean, come on. If you can't agree as a person that okay, so between me and you, right, and you decide to buy an asset from me, and I just say, hey, listen, this is not going to be considered a way of you gaining revenue, but if you buy it, that's fine, right? And you go, okay, fine, I'll still buy it, right? And then you gain revenue. Oh, that's still security. This is nonsense, man. It's ridiculous the amount of regulation that the power the SEC has over innovation. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, Fed chair ponders potential for digital dollar to send Bitcoin to zero. It's going to zero. Yes, you heard it here first. It's zero. I know you heard that one before. I know you did. Right? Okay. So, the U.S. Congressman Stephen Lynch expressed concern Wednesday over the possible impact of central bank digital currency (CBDCs). Asked the federal chairman, Jerome Powell, to ponder the potential of tokenized versions of the U.S. dollar to wipe out other digital assets. Wipe it out! Wipe it out! Oh, damn. Okay, let me just go out here before I respond with with my thoughts, okay? Powell indicated it's unclear to him why any cryptocurrency that isn't drawn on the credibility of the dollar, like Bitcoin or Ethereum, has any value at all, regardless of the CBDC release. He refrained from commenting on how it could be possible to impact by the CBDC as a result. Okay, so the question was asked, can we wipe out the Bitcoin with the CBDC? And he's like, I never understood the valuation of these, Powell said regarding the coins that don't have any intrinsic value, but nonetheless trade for a positive number. Who knew? Okay, let me help you out here. Powell, I need you need to understand something really, really basic. Let me just put it in an analogy for you to understand. Okay, let's pretend, right, that there are two games you can play. You can play the game that everybody's playing, but you notice that wait a second, you keep losing at it. You keep losing, the average person, because they're playing honestly, right? Whilst the cheaters, they came to cheat. They can cheat and and win because they get free money from this Monopoly game. Let's call it Monopoly. It's the game that everybody's playing. And the cheaters, they get to get free money from the bank all the time, and you can't win, right? Because the cheaters get more money from you. They get money than you do. Whilst you have another game, right, where it's fair and honest, and people are slowly moving over to that game, and you're wondering why are people playing that game when there's perfectly fine game to play here, Monopoly. Why play the game that it's everything's all the rules are fair? That don't make no sense. There you go. Oh, another funny one. Oh, I can't wait to go over this one. Oh my God. Bitcoin Twitter taunts Paul Krugman over TradeFi troubles. Oh boy. Krugman. Okay, so if you don't know who Paul Krugman is, hopefully you don't, because you don't need to. But anyways, he's a person that they trot out, right, all the time on the news, right, because he's a what's it called? Some of it's called the Nobel Prize winner, which is not real Nobel Prize of economics. It's not a real prize, by the way. So it's just like if I were to set up a shop beside Nobel and start giving out the prizes in crypto, I could call it the Nobel Prize in crypto because I'm just close by to when everybody else is getting their Nobel prizes. So, anyways, that's why economics is one of those Nobel prizes, if not a Nobel Prize. So, the famed economist Paul Krugman was never a crypto fan, but personal issues with a traditional financial company left him with some frustration to vent on Wednesday. What happened here, Paul? Please explain. I've been using Venmo for years, but now it won't allow me to make payments. Really? Okay, clearly you just called somebody, right? I spent a long time in a chat with representatives, and they told me that they can't explain why or fix it. The software has taken control of my money. Oh, really, Krugman? Oh, I see. That's gotta suck. I wonder if there's a system out there that will work 24/7 that doesn't require a third party to make sure that it is working. I'm trying to think of one. Can't come up with one. But let's see if somebody else does. The irony wasn't lost on Bitcoiners. Bitcoiners? Oh, yeah, that's right. Bitcoin. Whose response could be summed up in an often used three-word phrase: Bitcoin fixes this. Yes, Bitcoin does fix it. Hey, Krugman, let me help you out. Uh, since you're watching this show, if you head over to okx.davincij15.com or bybit.davincij15.com, you could actually buy your Bitcoin there. All right, and then you can take it off the exchange. And when you do put it into your wallet, you could actually transfer it around, and no one can stop you. That's the point, and that's the value proposition of Bitcoin. Just so you know. Oh, damn, man. Also, links are in the description below if you want to buy some Bitcoin from those exchanges or trade and earn a $30,000 deposit bonus. Okay, so, oh boy, let's see here. Bitcoin fixes. I actually had to chime in on this one because like really, dude. I had to like put in my 2 cents when I saw this because hey, it was too funny. I love how Bitcoin shines when reality smacks haters in the face. Ouch, that's gonna leave a mark. Oh damn. Okay, well I had to. That was my chime in this morning once I came across this. Okay, before I get into the TA for today, Fitburn, the world's first burn to earn, revolutionizing fitness style application. Right, we need some beta testers. I want you to come out there and check out this application and try it out, man. Because you know what? I have some. The links are in the description. You can see the in the description. You can see where to go for this website to find some more. The application is going to be launching on April 15th, 2023, and yeah, who knows? Maybe you can get some airdrops with the coins by helping out the team by using the application. So click over here to join Fitburn. Okay. Yes, and finally, remember I am going to be having a yacht party on the 16th of this month, so make sure you join by, getting your Davitar with the yacht, or if you want to get a call with me, make sure you have one of those call premiums, and you can make a call because even if you had made a call already, you could reuse your Davitar right now and have another call or sell it to somebody. Woo wee! I told you so. I told you so. I mean, where's my T-shirt? Damn, I forgot it. Well, both Bitcoin and Ethereum was trading in a range for a while, and then once that break over the range, there we go. We broke down to the next support level. This green one has to turn to red. Because it's now resistance. Support once it's broken, it becomes resistance. You can see that it tried to get above it and failed and just came back down several times. It was trying to resist this bottom of the support and just could not break through. It was clear. Once we broke this orange line, I thought, okay, that's it. We are done. Cooked fried chicken. And yes, we are. But hey, you know what? At least we bounced exactly where I told you we'd bounce the next possible support level, which is very weak support, I would say. So let's just make this really, really weak. Really weak. Really weak support. And then another week. I think this is the final straw. Failing this, we can see it drop all the way to 18K, which would be not fun. So let's see what Bitcoin does in the next little while. This move, if we bring up the momentum indicators, could indicate that we could have a bounce here. Yes, things are looking a little bit overextended. Let's just bring this up a little bit bigger so that you can see that. Yeah, things are a little bit overextended. Unfortunately, we did not create a divergence, which that would have been nice. Unfortunately, there is no divergence on the 4-hour. Doesn't mean that we're going to go lower for sure, but it does mean that, hey, you know what? The market has a heavy pressure to the downside. As soon as we finish alleviating a little bit more of that pressure, we might see it go further down. But for now, we might be at the end of this road because we are overextended on the push downwards, and so we might just do a small dead cat bounce. Yeah, we see Bitcoin at higher prices, but not much higher, probably back up into this area of the $22,400 level before we see something happen, such as a failure. All right. Once again, if you're interested in trading, you could do this at okx.davincij15.com or bybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Let's head over to Ethereum. Yeah, like clockwork, Ethereum broke down. Notice that it did not create a new, well, I think it did create a new low here, but yes, it did. But it did not hit its support level. Maybe I have the wrong ones here, but I don't think so. Support. So this support has now turned into resistance. We should see this turn into resistance. And now we have a new support down here at the fifth, was it approximately $1,500 level, and we can see that Ethereum probably going to break down further to that level, which means probably Bitcoin will probably follow it shortly afterwards. Taking a look at the indicators, we can see that yeah, we're overextended the push down. Not as much as I thought it would be on Ethereum. Let's see here. We haven't gotten to below the negative 80, so it's not as bad. And then there is, I think we might have a little bit of divergence here, which is interesting. So Ethereum has the divergence, and Bitcoin does not. Wow, that's quite interesting. Or maybe I went too far here. Let's see here. Is this divergence here? Because this is a low. But this one is way back here. I don't know if that one, no, it's too far back. So I don't think that quite counts. I'm not sure. But let's take a look on the daily. Yes, we don't have any kind of divergence. This is not over yet. This means that we're probably going to see lower prices on Ethereum and Bitcoin for the coming. Oof, Jesus, this does not look good. We're talking all the way to 61.8 is the most likely case scenario here for Ethereum. Alrighty, with that said, I would like to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed today's show. I know I did. I love it when Paul Krugman comes out because, yeah, he's one of the characters who said, you know what? Oh, we need to end this recession by blowing up cities with the alien attack. I mean, if you don't believe that, you can Google it. Alrighty. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.